What up, y'all? What up, B1 Business family? What it do, man? I'm just thinking about some things, It's getting a little late in the day. I done had, a few chores to take care of. I say I'm gonna get on here right quick and do a little bit, drop a bit of what I'm thinking about. Shit, just on the motherfucking camera. Uh, I'm riding around. I'm looking at all these businesses. I'm looking at all these stores. I'm looking at different places in the hood that I was raised in, that I grew up in, and not none of my people own the shit. Ain't none of my people off in it, you know. And so, it's various reasons for that. We could be like, some of us didn't do our job right or didn't do our due diligence to secure these properties or these lands, or had the forward thinking to be businessmen and women. So we would own some of this land and property or whatever. But I know about how we got pushed out. A lot of times I know time goes on and you progress and then you do better and you do better. But if it's already set up for you not to really own none of it in the first place, when you start as a team, when you start being a team player, or when do you start saying, hey, look, we as a group, as a people, as a black people, we got to start sticking together like all the other groups is doing. They doing it. What you can do it too. So, I get Farrakhan, various other Muslims or people in the Islamic faith over here, the Negro kind, the one that came over here, the one that was enslaved over here and found the knowledge of self over here after their parents was enslaved or whatever, or they was enslaved and still fought. We some of the people that they thought never would even exist right here today, but we still right here. These people have been saying, you got to do it yourself. Why don't rely on them for nothing? Do it. It's all about self-preservation. And, a lot of us will be like, I get it, but let me go get this check, over here. The corporate check, the blue collar check, the 8 hour a day check, punching the clock. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. Because here in 2024, we own less than 1% of the wealth of the country. So it's not a lot of black businesses that can provide jobs for other black folks. So I feel you like on the independent level, like, man, let me just get mine. I feel that. But we still can collectively come together and say, hey, these people over here, no matter what race, the black race, no matter what religion, we the black race, we coming together. So it don't matter the religion or the belief system. We need to operate as a race first and do stuff based on that first before we do it any other way. Hey, look, I might have this or that going, but is it best collectively for the whole group? Especially to the point of detriment, where what you doing is going to hurt the group, or you going to pacify the other people on the other side to the detriment of the people in the group that you come from. These other groups don't do that. It's a very minute percentage of the ones that go against the grain as far as the whole group is concerned in other people's groups and other cultures. We'll do it on the fly right quick. Let a white boy know how to cabbage patch good. Let a little white girl know how to Dougie real good. Oh, they coming to the barbecue. They invited to the weddings. They finna come to the Sweet 16 party. All of that shit. Off the muscle. I think we need to be a little bit more strategic. That's what I think. And history show this. If it depends on the history that you want to know too also. Because you can know the real history and be like, just common sense, be kind of thinking along the lines I'm thinking. Or you can know the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and still be like, oh, well, everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't, man, whatever. I ain't nobody saying everybody is, but we gonna operate on the side of caution first instead of just, head first with any other people that's, not considered black. So that's where I'm operating from. On the B1 business side of the game. You can hate it or love it, but it's reality for me. So, we got border crisis going on, and we know that when them Haitians, I don't know how them Haitians got down there to the border, the southern borders, down here by Texas and in the south, trying to cross over. I don't know how they got there, but it was a bunch of them, a mass of them, a big mass. And they got turned away with whips and chains. Normally, you were being enslaved in them whips and chains, but we already done did what we did. They done built the wealth of this country off the backs of us, for that free labor. So at this point, they don't need no more of us over here. See, y'all think y'all not. We know we all black. Some other ethnicities that's still black as hell be claiming that they Spanish. I Spanish. I Taino. No, you black. You just speak Spanish. But if that's how you identify, okay. But see, when they give you that wake-up call on top of them horses, when you trying to go on and cross the border like them lighter skin looking Latinos look, and they got to come on over. Oh, yeah, y'all go ahead. Come on, Julio. Come on, Pablo. Y'all come on. Hey. No, not you. You black out. You negro. Get your ass back over there. Then you want to start, hey, my nigga. Hey, my black, my foundational nigga. Yeah, you descendant of slave nigga. Help me. Tell them we the same. No, I can't tell them that. I can't tell them that. So, some people gonna hate this here. Some people gonna love it. Some people gonna tell the truth about it. Some people, because I'm not lying about nothing. But that's the reality. So, some people gonna have an opinion. Some people gonna deliberately say I'm wrong in what I'm speaking, but I know I'm not. And there's several people that know that I know I'm not. So we'll just do that like that. But as far as the border crisis, what's going on? I'm in Texas. I'm a Texas boy. I'm a Texas man. Let me stop saying that. I'm a Texas man. So I know about these borders as far as what Hot Wheels doing to shut them off and all of that. We getting the up close and personal look at all of this. We've been looking at this for years and years. Now Chicago get to see a taste of it. Now New York get to see a taste of it. I think Atlanta get to see a taste of that. These the major cities that they being shipped to presently. The illegal aliens. Yeah, those people. And they flooding the zone. And they not flooding the zone in the white areas, in the well-to-do areas where the white people are. Yeah, they're not getting shipped over there. They getting shipped in the hoods, in our neighborhoods, in the foundation of Black American neighborhoods piled on top of us. And we already dealing with stuff. We already dealing with anti-Black racism. We already dealing with police brutality. We already dealing with economic deprivation and lack of resources and poor education. When we pay taxes just like everybody else, our tax dollars supposed to be going to us, not to Ukraine, not to Arabia, Afghanistan, none of them. It needs to be coming to us. I say Arabia because I'm thinking about the Arabic Republic, of Egypt now. You know what I'm saying? They even get different type of funding for being fake Egyptians. So our tax dollars go all over the place, but yet we get nothing. We get nothing. And yet, you got immigrants coming over here calling us lazy. But I know every foundation of Black American father, I know he get up and hit it every day. We hitting it every day. I don't know where you talking about this lazy bullshit. We get up and hit a lick every day, punching a clock or getting on the entrepreneurial level. So, our tax dollars are not going to our people. It's going everywhere but to our people. And then they find a way to fund and subsidize all other races and cultures but us. And then Biden will turn around and tell you, you his voting base. You his voting block. You the base of his voting block. And if he wouldn't have won the presidential election without the Black American vote, the descendant of slave votes, and you run out there, white daddy, let me give you my vote. You go get old people out their house, drag them down there to the polls and make them vote for Biden. And Biden don't give them nothing. These people been paying tithes. They've been paying all kind of rent, paying into their Social Security and everything since the early 20s and 30s, 40s and 50s. Been voting since the 60s. And you grab these people up and take these people down there and tell them to vote for Joe Biden. And make sure they punch the clock, punch the ballot for Joe Biden. I don't know how you could not be ashamed of yourself. I want to say you should be ashamed of yourself. That's what I really want to say. But that might be too condemning. And then you just be like, he just talking, he just mad or this or that. But I wonder, which I know better, because either at this point in 2024, well, in 2023, you knew better. So I'm going to say 2020, because that's when y'all was doing this. I'm even saying 2020, you knew better. If you my age or 10 or 12 years younger, 20 years younger than me, then you might give you a pass. But if you within that 20-year range in my age limit, and you still was thinking that voting is going to get you something tangible as a black person, a person who descend from slaves in this country, an American slave, descendant of slaves, a freedman, a foundational Black American. If you thought that voting was going to get you something tangible, then you was either brainwashed or you part of the boule or these secret societies, or just a bootleg, a sambo that said, yeah, I do whatever master say. I do whatever he say. I just want to be down, master. I want to be around you, master. You got to be one of them. I just don't think nobody can be that dumb. And I tell my homeboys all the time, I remember like around 90, after I graduated in 92. So whenever them presidential election was going around within that time frame between 92, 94, 96, 98, 2000, I'm thinking, boy, I'm finna go vote. I'm finna go exercise my right to vote. I'm one of them. Your ancestors was on the Selma, on Edmonds Pattis Bridge. Your ancestors fought for you to be able to have the right to do this voting there. I was one of them. And I had homeboys that be laughing at me like, boy, you finna go vote. Finna go right down there to AM Payton and cast my ballot. Yeah. Yeah. They was laughing at me. Talking about, boy, you tripping. The hell you doing about voting? I'm like, these niggas crazy. How the hell these niggas ain't gonna use their vote? They already knew what I know now. This shit don't count. This shit don't matter. Were you to the point where you just like, I got to go down there. If I don't vote, it's gonna change the outcome of some shit. No, it's not. They tell you that. This is my conjecture. I feel like they tell black folks that, especially the freedmen, the people that come from the descendants of slaves, they tell us that just to keep us on the hamster wheel. Because they tell us that we 13 to 14% of the population in this country. So it's no way on earth we can be saved in no whole fucking election. We only represent 13 to 14% of the population. If 60 or 70% of the population voting, how the hell we gonna override that? But yet and still, them white folks tell you, you are the reason that we run the presidency. You're the reason that we won. You black people, you black Americans, descendants of slaves. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have won this election. Okay. So if we gonna play the game, if y'all shouldn't have won the goddamn election just because, we didn't participate and you won it because we did participate, then come on with the fucking tangibles. Break off the motherfucking tangibles. Not no motherfucking Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. Not no Juneteenth, which we already been fucking celebrating before y'all said something about it. Memorial Day, we created that already. So don't turn around and act like y'all doing us a favor by giving us these fake symbolisms. If we really the reason that you got the House, the Senate, and all that other bullshit, break us out first. How you gonna put some Afghans in front of us? How you gonna put some racist ass neo-Nazi Ukrainians in front of us to get billions and billions? And then you have some Ukrainians at Howard, I think, at some historically black HBCUs. You have known racists in historic BCUs, HBCUs. You know how you say that shit. HBCUs. You flew them right over, gave them some billions of dollars, and housed them at the HBCU. That's this government. So it'd be pathetic to me to see black folks, especially black folks that I grew up with and live around in Fort Worth, Dallas area, that I thought when Ice Cube and them came out in 91, 92, fuck the police and all that shit, we wasn't going back to that slavery, yes, a mouse of shit. And these niggas still talking about, we got to vote for Biden. We got to. He's the best guy. Strom Thurmond best friend. Strom Thurmond, Joe Biden, Strom Thurmond is Joe Biden's mentor. It's well known. It's very well documented. So I know if I was hanging around with a motherfucker that's like Strom Thurmond, just in the hood, and regular hood niggas, hanging around regular hood niggas, they wouldn't fuck with me. They'll stay far away from me. But these same niggas is the same niggas talking about, we got to vote for Joe Biden. Like, damn, that nigga doing some Kamala Harris. Keeping niggas in jail way past their sentence for free labor. You let it be known in the streets that I'm doing 16, 18-year-olds, 21-year-olds like that around here in the streets. Nobody wouldn't fuck with me. If y'all had other people that y'all was messing around with, you wouldn't let a dude owe you $5. I know dudes done whooped ass and damn near shot motherfuckers over $5 or $10 that another black man owed them. But these white folks owe you, the government owe you reparations, and you turn the other cheek. Go marinate on that.